This is Hannibal here from The Hannibal TV on YouTube with the lovely Jasmine St. Clair. How are you doing today behind the scenes at JCW?
I'm fine. I'm a bit cold because it's freezing in Wichita, Kansas today.
It is, and it's been actually warm here until a couple of days ago, so you came at the wrong time.
Yeah, I know, but it's been fun, the whole tour. Like, it started in Garden City, Idaho, then Reno, which was sold out. It was a really good show and a great wrestling crowd. A lot of people traveled from other places in California to go to Reno. A couple of nights later, we did Riverside, California, then Colorado. What was last night? Oh, then here we are in Wichita.
You did two in Colorado, I think.
Both sold out.
Yeah, amazing, and sold out again tonight. What's the key to getting all these sellouts, do you think?
I think it's ICP, it's Insane Clown Posse. Plus, I feel as though the more people watch JCW, they see that there are storylines, and people are like catching on to it now. Because that's one thing I think we're lacking in wrestling today, characters.
Yes, definitely. What's the difference between JCW and AEW and WWE, for instance?
Well, first of all, TKO for one. I mean, they jacked the prices up so bad, it's not pleasant anymore to go to a WWE show. The girls all look the same. I'm not trying to bash them, like with the exception of like Alicia Taylor, the ring girl, who's amazing. I love her. I just think like they all look the same. You can't tell one from the other, and it just. There's no story, there's no rich story going on. AEW, like, that's gone. I think the only good thing they have there is Jerry Lynn and right. Tony Storm. I like Tony Storm a lot.
I hear that a lot about people. They say I only watch it for Tony Storm.
Yeah, because she's a character. She's great. She's very charismatic. She does great work, and she gets it. But I'm not a Mercedes Moné fan. It's just, I don't get it with her what it is, but I think Tony Storm is a really big deal.
Just for Mercedes Moné, do you think they should use her on other shows rather than let her go to these indie companies? Just use her on all the shows and get their $4 million a year worth rather than...
That's what I would do. Even if you have all that money and you're spending it, you know, if Tony has that kind of disposable income, then I want his phone number.
Yeah, I think he has the most wrestlers under contract that don't actually wrestle than any company in history.
Yeah.
Jericho hasn't wrestled since like February, I heard.
I don't understand what I just don't get what they're doing, but aside from WWE charging $900 for a nosebleed seat, so let's say you go to WrestleMania in Vegas and you want to go to the wrestling convention to meet your favorite stars, there's more money there being spent. And they're going to go to Saudi Arabia with it, so maybe I'll do well the first year in Saudi Arabia, but just to subscribe every year, to be a fan, it made it so unaffordable, and it was like a working man's sport, like something to watch, you know, and I hope that somehow it turns around, because Vince really built a great legacy.
And JCW, it reminds me of ECW in some ways. It's very gritty, the fans are very hardcore, and there's misfits, yeah. Which is good. What do you think it's going to take for JCW to get to that next level that it seems to be kind of making the right steps to get to now?
I feel as though we have the right components between Violent J. He's a very cool boss, by the way. I never saw that coming. I own The Great Malenko. I still have my copy of it. So to fast forward to now, having him as a boss, and then you have Vince Russo, I think things are more streamlined with storylines and characters, but it's consistency, and that's something JCW offers. Now it's a matter of people watching the product. So I think it has potential, if it keeps up like this, to go on Amazon Prime perhaps. And ICP has a very loyal fan base, like it's mostly juggalos, and you start getting the wrestling fan base watching this, which is important. Like, not everyone that paints their faces, I mean, our audience is not just people that have the painted faces, the juggalos. But I think I really like the loyalty of it, and they do support the product because it's Jay's thing. And yeah, I think we have what it takes to go to the next level. It's just the right eyes on us. and who those eyes are. I remember working for other companies that had potential to do as good as WWE. I worked with XWF, and I don't know what happened to that, but I feel like it could have given, like, you need choices in pro wrestling. You need competition. It's healthy.
Yeah.
And I really hope it stays that way, because just with TNA, AEW, NWA, and
yeah. Well, TNA is getting absorbed by WWE right now too.
I mean, it's so unhealthy. Like, it doesn't. I get it's all about money, but it just doesn't make it pleasant for the fans anymore. So I feel as though there needs to be something new.
So you're pretty much the main manager here now, definitely the main female valet. How do you like your role here, managing a group of monsters?
It's different. Yeah, it's different. And you feel as though whatever it is, it was odd at first doing that, because I'd never managed. I forgot that I did manage a faction before, my first time in wrestling for XPW, the hierarchy. It's been different so far. It's been great. I've learned a lot by being here, and it's, I'm just waiting to see where it goes. It's been fun. We lost one of our monsters because he just doesn't know how to behave.
Paul.
Yes, 7 foot tall people.
You laid a beating on him with that kendo stick.
I know. It's like it's taken a little bit of a break for now, but it'll be back.
There it is.
He didn't know how to behave with Mr. Happy. I know he's a bit goofy, but I didn't like him pushing him in the ring. It doesn't show camaraderie. It doesn't show a unit. So now we're recruiting for a third monster, possibly.
So what do you think about Vince Russo joining the writing team? Because I only found that out today, but I think it's a good move, personally.
I don't think it's a good move. I know it's a good move. Vince Russo joining the writing and creative team here is a very good idea. He's hip to things. I feel as though, his time has come back for it. And he's got a really good mind for the business.
Do you have a lot of say, and I don't know what you can and can't say about this, but WWE, you would have no say in what you did, but AEW, it depends who you are on how much say you have. Here, what is it?
If I have say in anything?
Yeah, as far as your group.
I mean,
I know Violent J is the main writer, right?
We don't really, I just stay off of that because...
Okay, I'll cut it.
Yeah, I just stay out of that completely because that's not my job. Would I give input? Yeah. But when you have someone like Vince Russo, people that are trying to make the company better, yeah, you could throw something out there, but if there's something a bit racy, they're obviously going to ask if you're comfortable with it. But I have no problem with anything that we're supposed to do tonight. I have no problems with anything I've been doing the past few days. There's some people that might, though.
Do you get burnt out being on the road all these days in a row? Because WWE and AEW, they're doing a taping a week. Yeah. But here you're day after day, night after night. And you're driving, what? You did 2-3 hours drive from Denver to get here today?
No, that was like 8 hours.
Wow. No, and then you're going to Missouri.
We drove half last night.
Okay.
Yeah. Tonight we'll go to Missouri. I mean, it is, but it's only just this 1 week, really. It's been that crazy. Normally, it's not this crazy. It's like 4 or 5 hours. The first loop we did, like Arizona, Vegas, New Mexico, those were longer drives. It was raining outside, and it felt, what should have been 6 hours, felt like 8 hours. But we're just learning, and if you think about it, we're actually ICP's guests, like their curtain jerker.
Right.
So that's how it works. And I have no problem with that at all, because I think it's great.
Yeah, because they don't even, I know it's been advertised a bit more now because, like, for instance, WWE doesn't come to this town anymore, so you guys are the biggest wrestling show here this year.
We need the South, I think, like Florida. I know that Reno, when we did that on a Monday night, it was sold out, and that was a beautiful crowd in Reno, Nevada. I mean, I spoke to people afterwards who came in from California. Someone came in from Bakersfield. I mean, these are people that they're thirsty for something new and they want to be worked. It is a wrestling crowd. And that's what we need, is we need good shows like this that are all around with something for everyone. Example, you watch WWE. I don't want to see half a show of women's matches. If I want that, I'll watch Glow or something. You have a couple of girls matches here. That's enough. You have, because when you have all these women there, it's like such a big push, like who's, to push. Here it's like the perfect amount of girls for the wrestling. They have their match, they have a strong storyline, and that's all you need, right? WWE, it's like a million of this, a million of that. And here you have, like, he knows how to put people together. And it's only like 5 or 6 matches, but they know what they're doing.
How are you treated by regular women wrestlers? I know there's a lot of outsiders in wrestling today, but has it changed over the years? Because you were around since XPW, back when it was more of a guarded business.
Yeah, some of them, I mean, it's hit or miss. I kind of just keep to myself. I don't really want to know anyone, if you know what I mean. And I kind of just feel people out because I'm very good at reading people. Sometimes they're bitches, sometimes they're not. Was I allowed to say that? Yeah. But for the most part, I mean, everyone's been cool. I don't have a problem working with anyone, obviously. And everyone, as long as everyone stays in their lanes and does their own thing, you need help with something, fine. But I don't see any type of cutthroat stuff here, Excuse me, I'm just looking for something, but I'm listening. So I don't see any type of cutthroat things here whatsoever, whereas you might see it some other places, but I haven't witnessed it here with the girls, because these are all really cool. I've never met Katrina or Black Dahlia, but I know Haley and Al because I worked with them.
Okay, great.
I room with them sometimes, yes.
So how does it work? Do you stay on the buses or do you stop in insane hotels?
They put us in decent hotels, nice hotels. So it's Haley and Stormy, that's the dog, Al and myself. Sometimes they split us up and I might just have my own room. But regardless, it's very comfortable. And you have the camaraderie as well when you pull over with the van to eat somewhere and everyone's just sitting like a family dinner.
And you play a very good heel. Have you had any incidents where fans have come after you?
Yeah, the first show, someone threw a Faygo bottle at me and I had my Trump moment because it went grazed right to the side of my face, like it missed it. And like a few times by the ring, but then for the most part, I mean, there are people that do like me, but I just don't get it because, I mean, I guess they like to hate someone. I guess it's a different concept. I'm watching it from the other side of things. Hi, Bill.
Oh, it's okay. We're almost done.
Anyway. But no, like you have to understand.
This is my friend Jasmine.
Hi.
She's actually a bitch.
So
bitch don't fuck with her because she'll beat your ass.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but like I don't know what it looks like from the front where everyone's sitting, so I don't see what they see. If that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't really see what the fans see. I just know what I'm doing while I'm up there, and I know what I'm supposed to do. What the finish so I don't know what they're seeing from their end, and I'm always more than welcome to that. I know my second night in for the company, I had girls grabbing me in the front row but trying to kiss me. So,
oh wow.
they were cute. I have yet to go on a date with a juggalo.
You have yet to go on a date with a juggalo?
I want to find the coolest juggalo and go on a date with him at the Gathering or like at Hollow Wicked, have some drinks, walk around. Like that's my ideal date with a juggalo.
Well, this will be out before Hallowicked.
Okay, so if there are any juggalos at Hallowicked, let's have a drink. Let's walk around. I don't really paint my face because I am a costume, obviously. But I want to go. I want to know why you paint your face. I want to know what your favorite drink is. Maybe we'll have like a Faygo. I feel like a VHS dating thing. But anyway, I want to have like a Faygo hot dog with you. I like mustard on mine or mayonnaise. It's a European thing with mayonnaise. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Maybe we could hold hands. But I think we should just, start simple by having a drink together. But I do want to go on a date with a juggalo. I think it's. Am I sexualizing? I'm not sexualizing them, right? Okay, no. Okay. Sorry.
There you go. And PCO, were you serious? I know we did that live stream earlier where you mentioned I used to live with him in Puerto Rico briefly, so I know him pretty well.
He's hot, okay. PCO, il est très chaud. Je pense qu'il est très chaud. Parce que je sais pas. Peut-être c'est son visage. I mean, like I just think
wow.
His face when he smiles and everything. Et aussi ça c'est la façon, the way he just carries himself as well. Et quand il parle, Yeah, when he speaks, he just, I don't know, he's cute.
You do have a French accent. Now that you say it, were you born there, or are your parents just from there?
No. You know, it's really weird how Wikipedia has one thing on there, like they just print things that you tell them and they just keep it there, not all of it's real. Yeah, so I was actually born in France. I know it says Saint Croix, but you know, we put things up there because people don't need to know where exactly you were born.
Right.
I've gone to dialect classes as a child, so I wouldn't get bullied and had an American accent. But if I start speaking French, or if I get very mad or very excited, then I'll, you know.
Do you know much about UFOs? Because we're also a UFO channel. Do you follow that at all?
I used to listen to, what was it, Coming to You from the High Desert, Art Bell?
Yes.
Yeah, I was really into that show. I don't know much about them. I think, like, I do believe they exist. We can't be the only people here on this earth.
Right.
I don't think I want to have anal probing. But aliens, I'm sure they'll show us our buttholes. I want to know if I go on a date with a juggalo or have a drink with one, please tell me what the fascination is with buttholes, because I hate anal.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to take that turn.
I'm sorry.
So what's your future plans for wrestling? Do you just want to kind of be part of JCW and help it grow into a player? Would that be your main thing, or what's your future? You want to become more of an actress?
You know what? I never really thought about any of this before. I used to like booking shows for the Scottish company Bleeding Gums, and hopefully they come back, and I'm gonna speak to the owner and see what we could work out. But I like working overseas on shows. I would like to work behind the scenes somewhere eventually, maybe doing backstage interviews. I'd like to see what happens with JCW. I mean, I know, okay, realistically, I'll never end up in TNA or NWA or any of those places.
Right.
I know that, I'm not dumb, but I'm having a lot of fun here. And this is cooler than working there.
And you did drop the bombshell earlier about Blue Meanie that he's not so nice of a guy. So were you being serious there?
With God as my witness, and on my own life and my cat's life, of course, I was 100% serious. And I would never make an allegation like that on someone unless it was true. Because you have so many women that say things about men that are not true, and it ruins them, right? Those people should go to jail, because then it makes real victims.
Right, I've had that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell people
and the person ended up getting, guess what, charges against her, but I had to, when the false charges went against me, I had to spend 3.5 weeks in jail.
Oh, fuck.
But I was completely exonerated, and she ended up being found guilty of attacking me with a curling iron.
I have a curling iron.
Yeah. Yeah, there was nothing left of this one after. She was on stuff and she went nuts. But
I go nuts, but I'm not on anything.
But I agree with you on that. Like, there's a bias there.
Yeah, because they call it victim shaming, but really the victim is the guy. And like, everyone knows me. I'm more of a guy's girl than a girl's girl. But, yeah, you know, but if you got a job, this is why I don't really date people in the business. And, you know, maybe I'm at a different stage in my life now. Let's say hypothetically in a dream world something did happen with PCL. Do you have a pair of scissors?
No, but we're almost done here.
So, you know, if anything would ever happen, it's, you know, it's cute. Yeah.
All right, I won't tell them you're also looking for a juggalo on Friday night, or on Halloween night, which is Friday.
Doesn't mean I'm gonna have sex with them, God.
Favorite horror movie since Halloween's coming up?
I don't know if River's Edge was, but in sociology class our teacher made us watch that. It was really cool. Like a horror film, I like a lot of old Italian movies, giallo films.
Oh God, some of them are brutal.
Yeah, Curse of the Bloody Iris with Edwidge Finch. I like Pit and Pendulum. I like real old classic horror films because they wrote the female characters better and they were sexy. Now it's just so watered down and boring, and they're trying to prove a point of all this like women empowerment shit. And I'm like, I'm not into fourth wave feminism.
We just used Dahlia in Blood Hunter, Thirst and Rage, a horror movie I funded.
Oh, how was that?
She did great.
Okay.
And it was very violent and bloody. So where can fans follow you as we wrap this up?
Here's my home address.
Don't say that on our channel.
So my home address.
We do have 24% women though now. I'm happy to say that our women
they're welcome to come over. So it's The Real Jasmine St. Clair on Instagram. So TheReal, Jasmine without an E, Claire has an E. So The Real Jasmine St. Clair. On Twitter it's Jasmine St. Clair. and Facebook. And my podcast is Crazy Train with Jasmine St. Clair. That's Crazy with a K. Subscribe to my YouTube. Every Monday night I have a live stream. And it's fun. I like it. It's just, I like where life is now. And, who knows where it goes. I mean, I'm glad being here. I'm very grateful for the opportunity. And I love all the juggalos and juggalettes that come out to the shows because you guys are awesome. And, of course, my loyal fans are the best.